tied together a piece of disparate sections telling a story. And especially in this piece, which is a very different animal from many other works. It is not an opera per se, although it has some singing in it. And it's not a play per se, because within the spoken word, there are large chunks of chamber music. My job as a composer was to thematically tie together the different elements of the story through time, create tension, create suspense, and also give the audience a chance to relax into some longer pieces. It's always exciting as a composer to find themes that represent important aspects of a story. And right from the opening bars, if you allow me to demonstrate here, is a rather violent figure. So just that figure, for me, represents the violence of the crimes of the time we're talking about, the horrors of the Holocaust, embodied in a brief moment. We'll hear that even embedded into sections which are more or less positive, but underneath you can hear this theme at various points. Then the next page, the very next page of this piece, introduces what I think is the principal theme, which for me is an elegy. Of course, a story about the Holocaust has to pay tribute to all who have died. And this theme returns 4 or 5 times in different forms in the piece, and it goes something like this. Goes on from there, develops in quite a long arc. And this is the overture of the piece. It concludes and blends directly into the spoken word. Later on, just to give you a little notion of another motif, a very short motif that is repeated quite a few times in the piece, something rather simple, really. Anticipation, anxiety, trepidation, found throughout the piece as well. Just to show how I transform the main melody. So instead of, we hear in a more major mode, but with also the tension that's underneath it. So I hope that helps a little bit to explain how this piece is tied together.